It's an all-Western Conference matchup in today's game as the Grizzlies come into town for this one. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. This game back in Golden State for the Warriors. They're ready to play. And, of course, Şengün. A part of this lineup, we'll see how they... without him.
And it's a trade that it caught me a little off guard. I have to be honest, Kevin. He played such a big part for this team, and really the last guy I expected to see them move.
Now here's Curry. It's good. He makes his first shot. Out of the game. Tonight, and I'm looking forward to this, Greg, we're going to see the speed and the skill of NBA guards. Two of the league's best going head-to-head.
And when I think basketball, I envision guards pushing the tempo, taking threes. And how about the power there from KG? He can fly with the best of them.
Jackson with the screen. And it's Stephen Curry with a free. Curry's got his second bucket of the night.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what. If he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Here's Garnett. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. That one good for two.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can force him to one side or the other.
Up top, Curry. He has 5. 2 points. That one goes. Curry's got 7 points.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. And there's the call on Amen Thompson. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. The Warriors pull it in. And this Grizzlies organization, Greg, not afraid to innovate.
Yeah, we see that with the offense they've implemented. Different from just about any other team in the league. Rather than pick and roll, it's much more predicated on off-ball shifts and cutting.
Well, he continues to make the effort, but the results just aren't there this quarter.
The shot by Thompson, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 7. Garnett with it. Picked up by Thompson. The tray. It's rebounded by Amen Thompson.
They need his offense right now, but his shot is just not falling.
"18 feet out. Misses that one. He's made one and missed two this game so far. And it's Garnett penetrating. Stolen by Reed. Now the Warriors moving it up. And that's good. Stephen Curry for three. Curry's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Warriors. Garnett surveying the defense.
His shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Yep, that one goes in there.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Garnett left side. Driving in. And Garnett with the slam.
And how about that powerhouse move by KG, charging inside and finishing with authority.
Curry outside. It's good, and Watson picking up the assist. Curry's got 15.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
And it's Wade penetrating. Reed with the rebound. Warriors leading by 13 over Wallace. And the Warriors tack on two more.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Garnett inside. Pass to Wade. Back to Reeves. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's slammed in by Garnett.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Curry from deep three-point land. But Grizzlies pull it in. We've got 1:23 left in the first quarter. So, GA, when you think about Steph Curry's legacy, he changed the way the NBA game is played.
Man, it is hard to find a player who's had the impact of a Steph Curry, making us rethink what is possible. Curry's endless range has really inspired a generation.
Pass to Thompson. Over Wade. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take Memphis ball.
Well, that's an unforced error. If you want to drive your coach crazy, that's the way to do it.
And there's the call on Amen Thompson. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And that's his second foul already, and that's going to force him to tone down his aggression defensively.
Here's Garnett attacking. Wallace outside. 5 on the clock. Here's Wade. Johnson knocks it loose.
And they've done a nice job controlling the defensive backboard to start this game.
Curry outside. Carter pulls it in. Garnett outside. Gets it down to single digits. Garnett's got 12 points in the game.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter.
Memphis 12.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
Throughout the first quarter, they did a great job of just running the offense.
Yeah, and I love to see this kind of communication between teammates. Great player movement, great ball movement.
Here's Mathurin. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
And one of the better athletes in his draft class, Mathurin, with quick lift off the floor and then the power to hammer it home.
Here's Ryder. The Warriors pull it in. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. They host the Spurs after this one. And that's game 2 of this string of 4 games played at home. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Warriors are trying to maximize what Steph Curry has left. Coach Kerr said, quote, "What we're watching with Steph is one of the greatest artists of all time in his twilight. What can we do to give him the best chance to perform, to make the game easier for him?" That's where we are. Kevin, back to you.
Looking to stay in the mix. Allie, we thank you very much. It's deflected.
Well, Stewart understands his role is to protect the rim, and he does a great job of it.
The Grizzlies trailed by 8. George, that's a two-pointer. Pass to Ryder. And the layup is good. Ryder's got 5 points so far.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Outside Mathurin. Beyond the arc. That shot, no good. And there is a whistle. That goes on Andrew Nembhard. That is his first foul of the game. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Ryder, good. He's got 7.
Well, after a silent first quarter, this is who they needed him to be. This is why you never count a guy out.
And there's the drive. Stewart with the steal. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Well, this period, he's been his own worst enemy, and now he's pressing.
Does not score again. That's his 4th miss against one make. It's stolen by Mathurin. And even 3-on-3 break. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Jaquez with a wide open look. Hands the 12-footer. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
5 to shoot. Releases. It's hauled in by George.
Thin margin of error right there. You have to work for a better shot.
Here's Ryder. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit, but can they get over the hump?
Well, with all the momentum they built up, I don't see this run stopping anytime soon.
Here he goes. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game. The Warriors trail. Pass to Stewart. Jaquez outside. And here is Moody. Down low. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Well, he is a gifted attacker. When Jaquez Jr. gets this kind of opening, you know what happens next.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. And the basketball term, finish the cut. What happens when you don't do that?
Well, 2 things can happen on that, Kevin. Number 1, when you don't finish the cut, you slow down and you take away a chance of getting a layup off the pass. And then the second thing is it leads to turnovers because of that, because the guy passing the ball is expecting you to continue your cut, to finish it, and you don't, and the ball's thrown out in front and out of bounds in a lot of cases.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for Memphis.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Curry brings the double. Pass to Furphy. It's rebounded by Amen Thompson. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Trailing by 2. Curry can't get it to go.
Well, he started out with 3 triples in the first quarter, but he hasn't been able to connect from distance here in the second.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clocking game. George, that's a 2-pointer. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Outside Curry. All alone. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Curry's got the game tied up here for the Warriors. With the drive. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. Got it off in time. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. So a tie game here as we finish the first half. Live from Chase Center, you're watching 2K Sports. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Now the Grizzlies with it. Attacking Garnett. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And when Garnett has it going, he's unguardable. I love how confident and versatile he is on offense.
Warriors trail by 3. Pass to Hukporti for the 3. From 3-point range.
And you can see how the entire arc is open for Curry. There's no part of it where he's timid about shooting.
And the shot goes in.
Well, that's a shot where your coach